Hello, kiddos. Here we are, second in the group table after 1 week. That's not so bad. It could get much worse. It probably will get much worse. I've got a little bit more experience with the game now just to kind of understand how it works. And I think I might have made some mistakes in my draft. Not catastrophic mistakes, but I think that I might have done. But it's easily fixable. I suppose the biggest problem that I made was spending as much money as I did straight away, because I would have liked 100 grand. Excuse me. I would have liked 100 grand to buy this concert hall. But there you go. I can't afford it. And then next I want the fog effects. So I could get the fog effects now, to be fair, but we'll see how well I do with my my crew, my roster. I don't want to use that yet. We might as well use this now. We're just using it against Raw, whatever. Okay, so any objectives I have? No, that's good. None of my roster have come to me and started going on about stuff. Commissioner goal: rest your female tag champions this week. The reward, we don't need to do that. That's fine. Hall of Fame challenges. So, yeah, if you fulfill your goal for the week, you get a card to play at some point. I don't really need that card, and so we don't have to do that. We don't have to worry about it. You kind of have to just weigh up what's best, to fulfill the goal or not to. And I don't need to do this. It's fine. Then you've got season challenges to earn Hall of Fame trophies, and you need 10 in total. I don't know if that means that you win. It's like, if it's like first to 10, I'm not sure. But complete 5 season challenges to earn a Hall of Fame trophy for the season. So I've got 10 different challenges. First one is book 5 shows where every match has a different match type. We might get to that at the end. Book 10 triple threat matches. We might get that. Use 50 talent scouts. That'll take a while. Book 10 shows with a tag team call-out promo. Book 5 shows using all match rules. Book 15 shows without an injury. We did that once already. And book 15 shows with a title match. We'll do that. Fulfill 5 promises to superstars. We'll do that. Book 25 matches that receive at least 3 stars. We'll do that. Complete. Okay, so the bottom 5 we'll definitely do. It'll take some time, but we'll get there. I do want those logistics sorted. Okay, well, we've got to sort of check. This is where I write stuff down, because it's been a few days and I'd forgotten what it was that I was going to do. But because I've written stuff down, I know the feuds that I want to put in place. So in the main event, who are our biggest stars? Rhea Ripley is our biggest star. She's going up against Maxine Dupree. What's our men's feud? It's Logie P versus Kevin Owens. Okay, we're going to put Stamina's good. Maxine Dupree and Rhea Ripley in a match. It's going to be for the women's title. I haven't written that down, actually, who my champions are. That's something I'll have to do later. We'll just have that as a match. In our opener, so again, as I said before, we want our main event and our opener to be our strongest matches. So I'm trying to put my most popular superstars in here. You also want your biggest feuds to be there, and you also need some kind of variety in the feuds. So I'm actually going to book a triple threat match, because that's one of our not commissioner goals, but Hall of Fame goals. And we're going to do Gunther versus Mello, because they're in a feud, versus Gunther's mate Ludwig Kaiser. Title match on, and hopefully that will increase the Gunther Hayes feud. And then because Ludwig Kaiser's in this match, who he's feuding with, which is Andre Chase, he can do a promo here. Do I want it to be for charity? So charity promos will get fans in, and that is kind of the main objective. We need the most amount of fans by the end of the season. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. So I've got those in place. Kevin Owens and Logan Paul, I'm going to have do a promo. Although the stamina is pretty good. That won't last long, but Kevin Owens is 5 out of 5. Okay, so I need to put a couple of matches in here. We've got Ripley and Dupree, Chase Kaiser. Oh, I won't do that because I want variety on my show. I'm going to do a call-out promo between Alexa Bliss, who is now a babyface, and Piper Niven. Hopefully that will start their feud. So we've got, I could, Again, I'm just putting the puzzle together. I could have Andre Chase do a run in there and then have Kevin Owens and Logan Paul do my promos. Either way, I need to put Gigi Dolan and Tiffany Stratton in. I could have a go up against Piper, actually, and have Tiffany do a run in. That's what we're going to do. Just instead of just doing Gigi versus Tiff every week, do I have anybody left? Logan Paul and Kevin Owens. Okay, they're gonna have to fight each other. Now it's just working out which matches should go where. That's pretty big. 61. I'm quite happy with that. I don't think the matches are going to overshadow each other. I have to maybe have... No, that should be good enough. But I do have an open segment here, and I need to fill it, but I can't... I don't have anybody left on my roster at the moment. So I am going to sign somebody. So we're going to go into the talent scout section. Now, it always gives you like 4 crap people, but I'm literally just want somebody here to cut promos. Odyssey Rift has a 2 out of 5 star promo skill. And she's only 12 grand. Okay, well, I want promo skill. 4 out of 5. So you basically, if you look, I've got 5 talent scouts. They're like talent scout points, basically. And the more criteria I have, the more refined my search, and the more scouting points that I use. So the class and the role doesn't really matter, or the gender here. I'm just looking for good promos. But maybe we'll go with that. So they're a bigger superstar. So I can have them in matches if I really want to. But if I change the promo skill to 4 out of 5, or 4 or 5, now this is going to cost me 5 grand to search, but it's fine. So can I have either Joe Gacy or Brooks Jensen on our roster? Now, Brooks Jensen is a babyface bruiser, which actually would fit in with Logan Paul. So I am going to sign Brooks Jensen. So using L1 and R1, you can adjust how many weeks you can get them for. So Joe Gacy is 4 out of 5 promo skills. It'd be $49,000 to sign him for 5 weeks. I'm actually going to sign Brooks Jensen for not 10. We'll say 10 weeks. No. We've already done a week. So if I say 9, that'll take us to the end of the next premium live event, and that's less money. It's 43,000, and he's got 4 out of 5 promo skills. So once Kevin Owens and Logan Paul have finished their feud, Brooks Jensen is going to be my next guy. So he's my next feud already ready, and he can just cut promos until then. We'll do a charity promo to begin with. Oh no, I've already got that. Okay, so I want Brooks him to get better, to get more popular. So he's going to do a self promo, maybe advertising, because then we get money for it. We'll see how that goes. It doesn't cost anything for me to do that. To have an advertising promo. Hopefully he'll get better from it. If not, it doesn't matter. It's only a temporary feud, but I can put him in my roster. That's my show for this week. Oh, actually, manage my roster. I need to write Brooks Jensen on my list. For now, anyway. And his specialty is an Iron Man match. We won't unlock that, I don't think, in time. And I'm also going to write down the feud afterwards. So not Owens, Jensen, Paul. That is my follow-up feud. I suppose I should write down champions later, but we're going to look at logistics. So you can see in the top right corner, I only have a budget of 43,000 left now because I spent some money on getting Brooks Jensen in. But the show costs 17,000, so I can afford my show, but I can't afford to buy any of the logistics. And the sooner I do that, the better. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what happens. So SmackDown is first. If I had my chance again, I'd probably redo it so that Raw went first, then SmackDown, then NXT. But there we go. That's the way the crumble cookies. So Gunther, Carmelo Hayes, Ludwig Kaiser. Let's simulate this. This is for the Intercontinental Championship, and Gunther retains in a 3-star match. That'll add to our Hall of Fame goal. Alexa Bliss and Piper Niven now have a level 1 rivalry. Now, I've set up rivalries, 6 rivalries, because every member of the roster, because I need as much going for me by the time the premium live event comes around, because I will get screwed over. But we have a level 2 rivalry between Gigi Dolan and Tiffany Stratton. It's fine that it wasn't that good, because it wasn't better than our opener. Andre Chase has got 3,750 fans in for me. Thank you, Andre. Kevin Owens and Logan Paul in the mid-card, a 3-star match. Oh, that match might hurt me. Depends on how good the main event is. Oh, Brooks Jensen actually lost popularity from advertising. Okay, well, we need to build him back up then. Oh, I should have put this as a tables match, really. They've got the stamina for it. Well, let's see how Maxine Dupree versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship did in the main event. Maxine is the new... Oh, it's a 4-star match. Oh, very, very good. They have a 2-star rivalry. And we have a new women's champion. Again, one thing that I've kind of learned over time is that it doesn't really matter if the championships like swap hands. It doesn't like devalue the belt or anything like that. They haven't taken that into effect. Now, I did think about with the other shows whether or not to just blast through them, but we are actually going to see what they're doing, at least sometimes. So they've got Raw has Bronson Reed versus R-Truth in their opener. No, I think that's 3 stars. You see, they didn't even fill all of their segments. Dakota Kai versus Becky Lynch. Disappointing. Again, that's fine. For their show curve, it's actually good. 2-star match for Tamina. And then the main event title match. So again, they've done a different match here just to break it up. They've done a tag match. Josh Briggs and Tony D'Angelo versus Angel Garza and Kit Wilson in the main event of Monday Night Raw for the tag team titles. Angel Garza and Kit Wilson win. Oh, they have a tag rivalry going. Okay. We don't have any of those. Might have to sort that out. I can't be bothered with this, but NXT has a lot of title matches. We're just going to simulate it, and ECW. We'll see what happens on the curve graph afterwards. ECW have got a full show. That's interesting. So, SmackDown, we had good booking with a 3-star, 1.5-star, 3-star, then 4-star. I'd say that's pretty damn good. NXT also had 3.5-star, 2.5-star, 3-star, and then 4-star. Very good. Okay, so good booking, good booking, good booking. Everybody had good booking this week. Okay, so we gained 47,000 fans, and we also gained 47 grand. So that money that I spent on Brooks Jensen, we've made back. But I need a little bit more for those logistics. I want that extra stadium, that slightly bigger stadium. I need to bring more money in. Raw gained slightly fewer fans, 46,000, and gained slightly less money, 46,000. But they have more money than I do. NXT, 48,000 fans, 56 grand. And ECW, only 36,000 fans. Okay, so where do we rank now? We're still second behind ECW. We are 2,000 fans behind them, but we do have a bit of a gap growing. I'd like to beat Raw. They have more money than I do. Wow, NXT has way more money than I do. Okay, that's a good. We're not last, so that's fine. The aim of this first season is to not finish last. Start from a decent base. Okay, so we've got messages from people. Eric Bischoff. What was that you just... he's not happy that we reduced one of his contracts by a week. It had to be done. You would have done the same in my position. You're right, I would have, and I will. You'd better watch out. I've got a message from Triple H. Just a note of caution. Now that Carmelo Hayes has a stamina level below 40, he's vulnerable to becoming injured. The lower the stamina and the more strenuous the match, the greater that risk becomes. Superstars who are completely rested will recover 12 stamina points in a week. Those who cut a promo will recover 6 and can't become injured that week. That's interesting. So basically, Mello next week, we need to have Gunther cut a promo on him. Gigi Dolan. That loser Tiffany attacked me during that last fight. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring with her within the next 3 weeks. That's okay, Gigi, because we've got you in a feud with Tiffany Stratton, and I want it to blow up at the pay-per-view. So we basically have to have Gigi Dolan versus Tiffany Stratton in a match over the next 3 weeks. And we'll make that happen. We can do that for you, because that's what we wanted to do anyway. Gunther. I'm clearly the best superstar at SmackDown, and I imagine the crowd might be getting bored of seeing me win so easily every week. I need a bigger test, one that suits my superior skills. I want to go up against both Owens and Andre this week, and I don't mean in a tag match. I want a triple threat or a fatal four-way match against them. That's all of my men's feuds in one match. We try and accommodate as much as we can. We'll work around it. So we've got to do that match. Okay, I have time. Okay, commissioner goal. Oh, that's a good reward. Set a superstar on your roster to immediately gain 30 in-ring XP. We'll go through that as well now. So, if I go to a member of my roster, Rhea Ripley. So, in the top right-hand corner, you can see that the wrestlers earn XP and they level up. What it means is as they get to level 25, which is I assume the top rank, they unlock more perks. You find out more about them. So I know after level 5 that Rhea Ripley has a TLC match specialty, which is interesting because I need to book one this week. She has a 10% less chance of being injured in matches. And also, if I needed to switch her from a bruiser class to a fighter class, I can do. And the other 2 perks will get unlocked at level 20 and 25. Right, okay. Okay, so that's fine. We don't have enough of the logistics yet, which is bad. But, okay, one TLC match this week. Can I book Maxine? And I'm surprised that Rhea Ripley didn't ask for a rematch, but okay, we're going to do Maxine Dupree versus Rhea Ripley in a TLC match for the opener. That way, it's a specialty of Ripley's. It'll put the belt on the line and defend that again. They've got the stamina for it. We'll meet our commissioner goal. We'll get that card. That's done. Got to be careful with stamina, though, because that's going to hit them hard. Right. Okay, we did that. That's fine. Actually, that's interesting. Book 50 talent scouts. So even if we just... Because this replenishes every week. Even if we just did the lowest of the low and spent $5,000 on it, it would get us closer to that trophy. That's interesting. Okay, I'll bear that in mind in a minute. Let's book the show first. So we've done that. Any other thing? Yes, that's fine. Promise Gigi Dolan a grudge match against Tiffany Stratton within 3 weeks. So we'll do that. We'll have them go after that match. So where are they? Again, I always like putting the baby faces on the left-hand side for some reason. Have them go first against Tiff. That will do that. So we'll have fulfilled that promise, and we're going to promise Gunther a triple threat match against Kevin Owens and Andre Chase. So again, this will give us a different type of match, so that will help as well. So we've got Kevin Owens, and I've got Gunther in the middle because he's the only heel, bad guy. And he's the one that's made the challenge. We're not going to have the Intercontinental title on the line. Or are we? I don't really want to move it into that Owens-Paul feud by mistake. So, no. It's not a championship match. Right, who have we got left? Kaiser, Paul, Bliss. We could have Brooks Jensen versus Logan Paul just as a filler match. This is the problem with my 3 men's feuds all being used. Oh, we can still do Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven, because their stamina is really good as well. That's what we're going to do. That'll hopefully keep their feud going. It won't overshadow the triple threat, I don't think. And then we can do our promos. So I don't want Carmelo to book a promo this week because his stamina's low. So we're just going to go Logan Paul, Ludwig Kaiser, and Brooks Jensen. I want Brooks Jensen to cut the charity promo because it won't hurt his popularity. It might make it better. Then I'm going to do a call out one. If I do Ludwig Kaiser cut the... Yeah, because that will increase their feud. I need as many feuds to level 3 by the time the pay-per-view comes around. The reason is, it seems like the opposing brands will block some of my champions. And so I need as many feuds going as I can, because they won't be blown off on week 5. I don't know if I went through that. Every 5 weeks there's like a big event where you finish your rivalries, or hopefully finish your rivalries. We'll do advertising, because Logan Paul can take the popularity hit at the moment. Oh, not charity, advertising. There we go. So I've got 91,000 in the bank. Because I'm doing a TLC match, which is costing 30 grand, I'm going to eat into that budget a bit. But I will have filled all of my promises to my superstars in the first week. I'll have done my commissioner goal. I just can't afford my logistics, which is going to say it's going to hurt me in the long run. Spending that money will have hurt me. So I'm going to leave this, earn twice as much money from arena attendance until I've got a big show. I might leave that for quite a while, actually. And same with this network special one. Right, let's book it. And then we'll see what happens and we'll call it. Confirm our booking. SmackDown, we go first, apparently. So let's simulate. So Maxine Dupree versus Rhea Ripley in a TLC match for the Women's Championship. Dupree retains. She's still the champion. We have a level 3 rivalry between Max and Rhea. 4 stars. Brooks Jensen, you brought in some fans. That's good for me. Gigi versus Tiff. I just need a solid match here, ladies. Tiffany wins. 2 stars. That's perfect. Thank you. You have a 3-star rivalry. Ludwig Kaiser and Andre Chase, you know, a 2-star rivalry. That's good. Thank you, Ludwig. Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven. Bliss wins. 3-star match. Ooh. They have a 2-star rivalry now too, which is good, but I need... See, Logan Paul can take that hit once. I need my main event to be 3 stars. This is what you wanted, Gunther. You better bring it. Maybe I should have put the title on the line. Kevin Owens won. Good, it's a 3-star match, so that'll be fine. We won't get bad booking from that. No rivalries grew out of it, but it's fine. See, again, Raw didn't fill all of their slots. Neither did NXT. I wish you could go through their... what like what they've booked without having to simulate each one. We can do it afterwards, I suppose. And then ECW, they have filled there, so that's interesting. Maybe that's why they're top of the tree. So we had good booking, Raw had good booking, NXT had amazing booking, even though they didn't fill the show, and ECW had good booking. Okay, let's get through this. Let's see money-wise what we did. So we only gained 28,000 profit, but that does mean that I can purchase the slightly bigger stadium, which is what I want to bring more revenue in. And the fans change, we gained just about 49,000 fans. That's good. Raw gained 51, even though their show was just good, and they got more money in. See, that TLC match that cost me literally. So Raw gained some back. NXT had a good week. They got 53,000 fans. ECW had a bad week. That's 44,000, but they gained 52,000 in profit. Does that put me top? XP. Okay, so that's a good card I need to use pretty soon. I'm one of my top stars. I'm not. I'm still 2,000 behind. Okay, so I gained on ECW, not NXT. So NXT are 2,000 ahead. I'm 3,000 ahead of ECW. ECW and Raw are pretty close now. It's all pretty close. We've all got 100 grand in the bank. I'm quite happy with that after 3 weeks to keep myself in that position. Oh, here we go. So Raw have played on their cards. It means that 3 random superstars can't be in matches this week. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Raw. Due to high demand, power cards are going to be more expensive this week. So one of the other managers has played that. So I can't purchase power cards. I can do, but they're more expensive, which is fine because I don't normally do that anyway. You're not going to like this, but Maxine Dupree, Andre Chase, and Logan Paul will have to miss the show this week. Great. Gunther, thanks for the match against Kevin and Chase. I kind of knew they'd have to team up and cheat to deny me my victory, but the crowd could see who the best fighter was. Gunther. Rhea Ripley, I'm really psyched for the upcoming PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. So we fulfilled our obligations to Gigi Dolan and Gunther, but now we have one to Rhea Ripley. She expects to be at the show next week. Let's hope that she can. Seasonal challenges, we don't need to worry about this. So, excuse me. Oh, I didn't do the talent scout thing. Okay, I'm going to do this now just so that it's done. We're just going to use 2. And then at least I got it to 5 on my Hall of Fame thing. Because the OCD in me, I need it to be at 5. Multiples of 5. And if I need to bring in some crappy people on my roster, I can do. Look at these guys. Tavish. Oh, he's got 3 out of 5 promo skills. That's pretty good. Broderick. Brute Force. Tamara Tycross was in some of the old games. These people got no promo skills apart from Tavish, who is a heel specialist. That's interesting. We'll consider you. Anyway, that's it for this week. I will do another video shortly. So the next video we'll do this week, week 4. And the premium live event as well. I have to cut this short because I have to go to work. I have to start getting ready for it. I had one more I wanted to talk about, but I've literally just spoken through my brain in how I'm going to book my show and responding to the different challenges. It's going to be interesting to see how I get on as we get deeper into this. Is my money issues going to affect my ability later on? Because I need to get out in front, I feel. I need that extra logistic. I can afford it, but we'll get to that next time. So hopefully I will see you soon. As always, good morning, good day, good night, goodbye.